て、手術に行きます。Okay. Let's do a few more. So, うちに来ませんか? Okay. Can you make this negative? Oh, right, yeah. 来ませんか? 昼ご飯を食べませんか? Ah, I see. So you don't have to repeat the pattern. So the example, うちに来て昼ご飯を食べませんか? I see. Fair enough. すみさんに会いました。会いて一緒にテニス I was going to read something else. テニスをしました。Okay. So, すみさんに会いてI think it's 会いて not 会いて meet 会ってright 会いて一緒にテニスをしました。Okie dokes. ドアを開けましょうか。電気をつけましょうか。Okay. So ドアを開けて Is that 開けて開けます。開けて。Let's close. Oh no. What? Open? Open? Oh yeah. 開けて。Okay, that was good. So 開けて。電気を。Dan! Hello! こんばんは。イギリスに今は、11時です。So it's probably こんにちは。How are you doing? I'm just doing a bit of studying and a bit of writing practice. And it's been very quiet this morning, so I feel like streaming in the morning might not be the best time for me. But yesterday there was way more people. 頑張ってるね。I can read some kanji now. This is exciting. Well, the ganbatte you see it a lot, so I don't know, I don't have much of what's the word? Much merit, let's say. 電気をつけましょうか。I'm revising the te form, which is tricky because I've sort of learned about it before, but 日本はGod, it's too small. It's night? ですね。Oh yeah, I can't read it, but I guess you're saying it's nighttime in Japan. Correct? I love RTK. It allows you to understand things even if you can't read them. I have a question for you because you're a specialist of Japanese, right? And this is going to be probably an easy question. Wait, which one is it? I think so. How would you translate the following sentence? So I'm going to read it and then can let me know if I've got it right. So it goes 電話番号を聞いて電話をします. So does that mean I'm asking for your phone number and I'm calling you, or I will call you or something? Is that right? Because I got confused. So 電話番号を Well, I need to read this faster. 電話番号を聞いて電話をします. I'm not sure what that means. Anyway. And then I'm going to do maybe one more exercise. Ask and answer what one did. In answering, express a sequence of actions. I will call you. Okay, so it's like give me your phone number and I will call you. Yeah, I guess in the context it makes more sense. Is that correct? So give me your number and I'll call you. That makes sense actually, yeah, to say it like that. That's the thing, because the mass form can be translated in the present tense and the future tense, but in that context, I guess future makes more sense. Wakarimashita. Arigato. So what are you up to anyway? So wait, what time is it in Japan? It's, I'm guessing 8? 8:15? Something like that? Or is it 9? 9:15? Ima, nanji desu ka? I'm going to try to practice to talk like Andy, like, omae wa genki? Oh, he cracks me up when he did that, like, omae wa genki? I should probably not speak like that when I go to Japan. People will be very confused. So, ask and answer what one did. In answering, express a sequence of actions. Make up dialogues following the pattern of the example. Substitute the underlined parts with the appropriate forms of the alternatives given. Kino nani o shimashita ka? So, kino. So, what did you do yesterday? Departo de keki o katte, tomodachi no uchi ni ikimashita. So it's the same thing, right? How is that different? It's the same thing. Okay. Ooh, ima. Is that train? I can't read the third kanji, it's too small. The screen is too small. Can I zoom in? Oh yeah, I can zoom in. Ooh, no, that got weird. I'm guessing you're taking the train. Electric car. Or are you just driving? No, kuruma would be just the second kanji. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure I understood. So yes, train. Okay. So how would you read that? So ima densha teru? No, I'm missing something. No, I think the third kanji is the verb. Am I correct? I'm guessing here. How would you read that in Japanese? Like, can you write it in kana? So ima densha notte. I have to get in. Is that notte? Yeah, I remember notte imasu. Or get off? Notte. No, notte is to get in. Yeah, to get on the train. So in Japanese, you say, right now I got on the train, and that means I'm on the train, right? I didn't know that. It's informal. Yeah, I assume, yeah. I'm learning a lot of casual Japanese with you. I'm riding the train. Okay, gotcha. Yes, potato. I was basically on the right track. So, let me see if I can get this one. Okay, so I need to link. No, I don't need to link anything. Oh, no, I got it. So, kino nani o shimashita ka? So, Sappongi. What the hell is that? Sappongi ni, I guess it's a place. Sappongi. What's Sappong? No, Roppongi. Oh my god, I'm not reading that properly at all. Roppongi ni ikimasu. Shokuji o shimasu. Shokuji. Why do I know this word? Shokuji. Is that meal? Or make? Food? Let me check my dictionary. What's that? Yeah. No, shokuji. No, I'm pretty sure that's a meal. Shokuji. Yeah, meal. That's it. roppongi. Oh gosh. You're testing my knowledge. Okay. So this is yesterday, tomorrow. Why is this one again? I'm guessing because you have the kanji for sun. Well, I guess that's tomorrow. Wait, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm gonna make this bigger. Oh, shokuji, is that what you just wrote in the second message? Let's see. I need to make things way bigger because the chat is tiny as hell. Okay, I'm gonna erase that. Okay. So I think the first one is time. Ugh. Okay, wa. Attend right. O shimashita. I can't work out what that means. I recognize all the kanji, but I don't know what they mean together. That's the thing about RTK is like you can understand each kanji individually, but kino. Okay, that's I assume it was something like kino shigoto. Shigoto o shimashita. So tomorrow you are working. No, yesterday. Oh my god, yesterday you were working. Why yesterday? Are you coming back? Oh, do you mean like yesterday you were working and now you're coming back to wherever you actually live? Is that what you meant? What do you do for a living? Because if that's not a personal question, obviously, I would understand if you don't want to say that on YouTube. Because I know Andy works in the school, but I'm not sure I've heard you say what you do for a living. So, 昨日何をしましたか? Oh my god, I just understood. Yeah, as you said that, I just understood because I just read the question. Oh yeah, gotcha. I was confused as to why you were telling me that. Okay, so you answered the question in the book, but you're supposed to answer using the T form, so with the succession of actions. So try that. Basically, okay, you do the same. Okay, fair enough. So do you work in a primary, or do you mean same as in you work in a school? I think he works in a primary school. That's what I remember. Come on now, Dan. T form de onegashimasu. Is that correct? With a T form, please. By means of a T form. Sappongi, roppongi. I need to read that properly. Roppongi ni ikimasu is kite? No. Kite. Ite? I think it's kite. I'm gonna check. Go. Ite. Okay. This one's a difficult one. Ite. Den. Sho. Kuji. O. Shimasu. So it's not too hard. Just need to remember the T forms. But T form is kind of hard to get out spontaneously. So, okay, if I remember the reading. So, 昨日は仕事を、has to come, 来て? No, 来て、行って? No, because that's not, you didn't say go. Come, 来て. I think that's 来て. No, that's not what? I'm getting mixed up. You didn't say itte, did you? Maybe it's a word I don't know. So, and that is she. Oh no, I read it wrong. Okay, I read it wrong. So, 昨日は電車を乗って Gotcha, that makes sense now because I was confused. 仕事に行きました. Understood. Yay. Aren't you proud? Aren't you proud? But I think I'll remember how to read kino. So 昨日は電車を乗って、仕事に行きました。I'm so proud. Your method of forcing kanji on me is working. Oh, that's too funny. 100%. Yay. No, I was so confused because I was reading densha as shigoto, and I was like, what? The kanji afterwards doesn't make sense, but that's because I read I read shigoto instead of densha, so that couldn't make sense. So are you on the train? Do you have like a long commute to go back home? Yeah, that's my question. Anyway, so, and the last one, I think I might finish here. 友達に会って一緒に相撲を見ます。See you sumo match game or whatever. So 昨日40本what? Oh my god. I can't even say 40. 40? No. 40? I haven't done numbers in a long time, so 分。40分。40分。分。分。40本。Oh my god, I can't. I'm making you fool out of myself. 40本. I think. Oh, okay. 日本にどこでI forgot the verb. I can't remember the word for live. So where do you live in Japan? 40分. Okay. 分. Okay. 40分. Gotcha. I need to revise numbers. My numbers are my weakest point, like for sure. I can't even count. Normally, I'm supposed, with this textbook, you've covered like 10,000 and stuff. Like, I just forgot. I just can't be bothered with numbers because it's hard. But I should. Is that where you live? How do you read that? Fukuoka. Fukuoka. Oh, okay. Why is Fukuoka in Japan? Let me see. Because you don't live near Andy, do you? Because he's in Nagano, I believe. Let's see what it is. I heard about it, I know the name, but just don't know where that is. Oh, right, you're not at all near Andy. You're like on the opposite side. Oh my god, it's so far. Because I'm going to be in Osaka in April. So if you wanted to come for a day or something, but that's really far. So I guess that would also be quite expensive. But the offer is on the table, obviously. That's where I live in the south. It's more north. Nope. Yeah, it's way more north. Right in the middle. Am I right in the middle in Osaka? Yeah. Because I was talking to Andy yesterday, and we might go. Well, we haven't planned anything, but Nagoya, because he lives in Nagano, and I don't want to go that far. I mean, I think it's just because Nagano is from Osaka is basically like going to Tokyo, like in terms of distance, roughly. But I think he said that going to Nagoya for him is not too bad, and for me it takes 2 hours, so I think it's like halfway through. I don't know if you wanted to meet up. We can talk about it like in private, I guess, later. But I've never been to Nagoya. I know nothing about Nagoya. I was just looking at a map on Google, and I was like, what's in the middle of... Because first of all, originally I wanted to meet with a friend that lives in Tokyo, but I don't think I want to go to Tokyo because it's too far. Although I should probably go to Tokyo one day, I guess. But anyway, so I was thinking Nagoya was like halfway through. So I'm probably going to go to Nagoya for like 2 days at least, to meet with my friend. So at least she comes a day, and then the second day, if Andy comes or whatever, and you as well, could be cool. But yeah, we should probably talk about that in private rather than on chat, just for privacy reasons. But just a thought, just putting it out there. But I know nothing about Nagoya. What can you tell me about Nagoya? Because I don't really know what there is to see there. I mean, it seems to be a city, which is, I like. Yeah, I'm guessing 2 days for like. I mean, it doesn't seem too big. But there seems to be a couple of things when I go on Google Maps. There's a museum, a castle, things like that. Elizabeth! Long time no see. I've been thinking of messaging you. We need to chat and catch up. So Dan, this is Random E, Elizabeth, and Elizabeth, this is Come to Japan, aka Dan. He lives in Japan too, as his channel name suggests. How are you, Elizabeth? I've been meaning to message you, but time flies, just got caught up with work. So yeah, we need to call each other or something. I'm sure we've got lots to tell me. And I still need to catch up on the videos. I'm like 10 videos late. It's so bad. I will catch up eventually. For Christmas, here you go. I'll have more time. I'm so happy to see you on my live stream. Me too, keep wanting to catch up. I do, me too. I'm sorry, we should make a date. Let's make it a date. Also, the time difference is weird because when I remember to like sort of message you like later, I'm like, she's gonna be going to work, like whatever. So, I mean, it's just tricky. Oh, but Elizabeth, so where do you live in Japan again? I forgot. You told me. I think you're around Tokyo, but not in Tokyo, because I remember you driving to work. So I'm pretty sure you don't actually live in Tokyo. Am I correct? Am I right? Am I right? I love a voice note. Yes. Nagano. Oh my God. You live where Andy lives. So Andy, I don't know if you know him, is another YouTuber, and I'm meeting up with him in Nagoya in April. But he lives in Nagano. So I should probably, what's the word? Like get you in touch or whatever. Oh, that's so exciting. Yeah, look up Tokini Andy. He works in schools as well. He does cool videos. Is he hot? Well, Andy is very handsome. We can say that. He's a handsome lad. He has a girlfriend as well. Yeah, so sorry, Elizabeth. You can still enjoy him on his videos. Just because he's on a diet doesn't mean you can't look at him. I love that joke. Well, it's a translation of a French phrase that I have. The phrase originally is like, just because I'm on a diet doesn't mean I can't look at the menu. You have a boyfriend? Oh my God, we definitely need to catch up. I like to ask. Well, go check his channel. His channel is actually really cool. And because he lives in Nagano too, maybe your neighbors. Oh my gosh, what if your neighbors? Maybe he's that gaijin that you walk past every morning when you go to work. But yeah, oh my God, I need to meet so many people. So Elizabeth, if I went to Nagoya, we can talk about this in private. If I went to Nagoya, would you be down to joining me for like a day or however much time you have? Because I'll be in Osaka and Nagoya is like halfway through, I guess. And Dan confirmed that I'm the only Yeti in town. And Dan confirmed that it's actually it's a cool place. It'll be April. There's so many people I want to see now. There's like 4 people I want to meet in Nagoya now. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to spend a week there. But yeah, it'll be April, like for Easter holidays. I don't even know if I told you I was going to Japan. I might not have. It was kind of like a last minute thing because originally I wanted I want a big meetup. Yeah, we could do that. That would be fun. Just YouTube a meetup and we do a massive vlog. What did I want to say? Yeah, because originally I wanted to go in July because I'm crazy. Obviously, I love the Japanese heat, but then the prices were going to be too expensive, and then there's the Olympics. So I was pretty sure the prices would go crazy. And I was taking Easter, like April, and the price was like, excuse me, it was the lowest I've ever seen. It was like £600, which is very cheap. It was the cheapest I've ever seen. So I was like, yes, I'm gonna go to Japan in April. Done, done deal. You said you were thinking about it, or maybe you booked already. Gross. Why gross? What did I say? Oh, the heat, I guess. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Yeah, I think I don't think I told you I booked it, but I might have told you that I was thinking of doing that. I have to jump out for a bit, but I will come back. Okay, Dan. I'm not sure if I'll still be on the live stream, but I might. Maybe I'll come back later this afternoon. Depends on how busy I'll be. But yeah, if you're gonna be around, then I might just do a live stream just for you. You might be late in Japan now, I guess, because you're coming back from work. Maybe a little bit late. It's cheap, especially for Sakura. Yeah, it really is cheap. I was really surprised, but it was interesting because on the day I checked the tickets, it was like $590, and then by the time I went home, it was like $650. Like, oh shit! Like, come on now. So, because how to explain? I think I was on Google first, Google flights, and then I went to the original website because I think it's good to compare just in case Google is more expensive or whatever, or if there's other prices that Google doesn't show. So then I was checking on the official website, so Lufthansa, and then the prices were back up to 650 or 680, I think, like £100 more, so quite a big difference. And then I was like, hold on a second. So I went back to Google Flights, and the ticket was still at 590. So I was like, I'm going to do that. So I just booked the ticket. So I think that's the cheapest you can get for that time. I guess it can go as low as £500, but that's really if it's out of like non-peak times. But obviously I can't because I work in schools and stuff. And yeah. And Elizabeth, I don't know if I've told you that as well, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be going to Japan in September, maybe December of this year. Maybe, I don't know yet. It's a bit too early to tell, but I'm really considering leaving England. So yeah. Why what? Why going to Japan? To live with you. Well, why not? I guess it depends on where I can find a job, really. But I'm considering Osaka. But I don't know. Everything is possible. I guess I have to keep my options open because I think if I go with the mindset of going to Osaka or nothing, then I'm gonna close doors. So I'm gonna have to maybe to be open about the city. But if you think like Nagano is a great place to live, like, I don't know, I need to watch your vlogs to be honest to get an idea of it. But why not? I guess I need to be more open-minded because really in Japan I only know the Kansai area, so I need to kind of broaden my horizons a little bit. But so what kind of place do you live in? Like, do you live alone, like with flatmates? Like, what's the sitch? I'm not even studying anymore. I'm just going to try to do the last sentence of the exercise, but then I'm going to stop probably. So what was I doing? So kino nani o shimashita ka? Tomodachi ate issho ni sumomimasu. Here we go, done. So yeah, up here is great. Honestly, there are so many great places. I live alone, but some of my buddies live in teachers' housing, which is cheaper. Sometimes you don't have a shower, but an onsen in that case. So why did you not want to live in teachers' housing? Like, how is it different from your current housing? Like, I don't know. And what is the teachers' housing like? Especially, is there like, is there a thing in Japan like teachers have a house like because of their job, or is it just like something like, I don't know how to explain, but is it like something that's sometimes available for teachers? Like, how does that work? So sometimes you don't have a shower. So wait, so sometimes you can't shower, so you have to go to the onsen. Fair enough. Yeah, it what? Sorry, I said so many things. We should probably talk about this in detail anyway, privately. But let's chat anyway. I'm gonna go soon, I think, though. But I'd be interested to know. It's so funny that Andy and you live in the same place. I didn't realize. Subsidized by the BOE, so it's cheaper. BOE? What is that? What does that stand for? It's like the school or the government or whatever. The board of Eikaiwa? Random guess. Board of Education, of course. I could have guessed that. I could have guessed that. Okay, fair enough. So you didn't have a choice, but would you have one now? I guess you don't want to move. Just, I don't know, maybe it could be inconvenient to move, I guess. But what's the rent like in Nagano? Because that's kind of thing that would be interesting, because if I came to Japan, it would be with a working holiday visa. So I need to sort of take into account, well, money, obviously. Because it's true that if I went to Osaka, if I did find a job, then obviously it would be more expensive. So it's something that I need to take into account, I think. Yeah. Yeah, lots of things to consider, really. But I've got plenty of time. But I think what's going to happen is that unless I get really lucky, I will. I don't know. There's two ways basically I could go to Japan. Is if I get a working visa, which is a bit tricky because apparently you need to be. I would need to be in France to apply for it, and I'm in England. And anyway, just the timing's just become weird because I would have to be in France for like a long time to be able to do it in a sort of like no without rush, because when you apply it's not automatic. You don't just get it. It can take quite a bit of time, especially if you get rejected or whatever. So yeah, that's the option, but that's a tricky one. But unless I get sponsorship by schools, but that could be tricky. Yeah, it depends on the city, so I pay back. Oh, per work the people pay back. That seems like a lot. That seems like a lot of money. Do you? That might be a personal question, but if you don't want to answer, just give me a rough estimate. But how much is your wage? Like, do you think? So my question really is, how do you think, like, based on the rent, or because of the rent, do you think you can still live comfortably? Like, do you? Yeah, that's my question. I'm very open with money, so I know in some cultures, like, talking about money is a bit like taboo, but I don't give a crap. So I'm quite open asking this question, but I totally get it if you don't want to say. Welcome back, Dan. We're talking about money. And then, speaking of rent, so how much is your? Well, I guess you live in a house that might be different from if you were living alone. But how is the rent where you live in Fukuoka? Yeah, it's fine. And that's so. How much is your rent in yen then? I can't do the conversion well, but I think you would be around £1,000, I guess. A little bit more. Let me do the conversion. Yen is such a weird currency because compared to dollars or pounds, like the numbers are so much higher. All right, that's pretty good. So if a quarter of your money goes toward your rent, that's really good, because me is pretty much a little bit under half. So the ratio is not great for me, but for you, that seems great. That's pretty good. Yeah. So you still a ATL, assistant teaching assistant, TA, or what's the word? Oh yeah, then. Yeah, but I guess you live in a house and you're 3 people with your kid, I'm guessing, if my memory serves me right. So that would sound normal for like for rent. Yeah. But do you think that's a lot of money based on the size of your house? You didn't apply. They have bills back home. It would be perfect. Ah, you have bills back home. Ah, okay. ALT, that's it. ATL is the British acronym for something else. That's what I'm thinking. ATL, ALT. Okay, that's interesting. Because I don't know what the rent is like in Osaka, but I'm guessing it's going to be expensive. I mean, if I want to live in the city, which probably I'm not. I have plenty of room. Yeah, that's good if you have plenty of room. Yeah. And also, maybe that's a stereotype. You guys correct me. But I think in America, you're used to big spaces. So, like, having a big place is quite obvious to you, right? Because I know back home in Paris, like, it's not that I'm used to living in tiny spaces, but I don't need something huge, generally speaking. Like, I think just the expectations in terms of size are quite different, but that's normal. Like someone that lives in the countryside in France, like will expect something bigger, but someone that lives in Paris and is used to a small place will be used to something smaller, I guess. Yeah, Osaka is going to be more, yeah, for sure, I imagine. But I really need to look into it. But I'm saving money now, so hopefully that should be fine. I'm lucky enough that I can save money while here, which is going to be useful. So yeah, the good thing I'm quite happy is that if I wanted to apply now for the what do you call that, working holiday visa, then I could financially because I would meet the minimum requirements. So that's quite cool. Compared to America, it is small, but for Japan, it is spacious. Yeah, fair enough. I'd say it's probably pretty decent, but my place is a lot bigger than what I could get for that price in a big city. Yeah, America, it depends on the city. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course, it depends on the city, I suppose. Yeah. Where are you from in the US, Dan? Because I know Elizabeth, you're from California? I find it hard sometimes to keep up with where people are from because in France, most people they are born in a city and they stay in that city. But it seems to me that American people and British people they move around a lot. So yeah, like it's just hard to keep track. My LA apartment was bigger than this, but not much. It was, yeah. South Dakota. What's South Dakota? My geography is terrible. Let's have a look. South Dakota. Doo-doo-doo. Cleveland Place, California. I thought it was in San Francisco. Oh yeah, it is, yeah. California. Okay, wow, yeah, you're not from California originally, quite far off. Kansas, Arkansas, Kansas. Did you say Kansas? Kansas. Not too far from me. Hey neighbor. I used to love saying Arkansas in a British accent. That just sounds very funny. I'm from Arkansas, but I know it's not the same as Kansas. Don't worry, I'm not mixing the two up. Kansas. Oh yeah, that's what. Okay, fair enough. Kansas. Because in French, when we say Arkansas, we say Arkansas. There you go, people meeting each other through my live stream. North Dakota. Close enough. Come on. Potato. No, probably not. Because America is huge, obviously. Like what they say, Arkansas? To be fair, that would be the sort of the regular pronunciation, I guess. Big rivalry. Okay, let's not start a war. Yeah. It's like people in France, like you have people from Paris and people from Marseille. People are like, yeah, Paris sucks. And in Paris, we're like, Marseille sucks, boo. So it's like sort of love-hate relationship. I'm trying to put this away. Come on, there you go. Here we go. Arkansas. That's very funny. Oh dear. So Elizabeth, how are you enjoying your job so far? And are you planning on staying in Japan for a little while still, or do you think you're going to go at the end of your contract? Tell me. My hair's a bit of a mess today. Need to get it cut. Look at that. Who does that? Ugh, only my hair. I'm going to cut it at some point. It's mostly a job, but Andy is so cold. Well, I need to look at the geography. So it's here. Right, because it doesn't seem, I mean, it's far apart, but it's obviously next to each other. So I wouldn't think there would be a huge difference in temperature. But again, the states are so big that from one state to the other, the temperature can probably change drastically, I guess. But a place I like to go in America, though, is well, I should probably know the name if I want to go there. It's where there's French culture, Louisiana. That's where I want to go. New Orleans. I love to go there just because of jazz and stuff, and just because I bet it's very interesting. And all the names, like a lot of names, are like in French, which I love. It's pretty cool. So probably for quite a while, and depending on what happens with the J-Bay, I might stay in this area. And I was noticing your hair. I thought it looked really nice. I guess it looks fine. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty hot. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, fair enough. So no. Obviously, like, I'm considering going to Japan for a year, but I don't know, because knowing me, when I go somewhere for a year, I stay there 6 years. So, you know. Oh, dangerous, really? Oh, shit. A lot of crazy stuff, though. What kind of crazy stuff? What are the horror stories you've heard about Louisiana? Because maybe I wouldn't go alone. You all. I guess like everywhere, right? Although in Japan, oh my god, this is so funny. So the first time I went to Japan, I went to Kansai. I've always been to Kansai, like Osaka, basically, and then places around like Kyoto, Kobe, Nara, etc. And then the first time, I kind of booked Airbnbs in different places because I was like, you know, let's just explore different areas of Osaka. Let's get a feel for of the city. So I went to, I don't know. Wait, I need to look it up. I don't know if you guys know Osaka, but let me find the name of the area I'm thinking about. So I believe it's south. Does it have a name? Well, if you know a little bit of Osaka, so Osaka basically there's like well, let me get this right. So you got the Namba station, and then I guess, yeah, Namba. And then if you go south of Namba, then you get like a neighborhood where there's like a zoo or whatever. And I didn't know, and I went there, and I don't know, it was not my first day in Osaka, so I knew Osaka a little bit. I knew like the kind of vibe it had. So obviously it's big city, lots of people, etc. And then I went to that Airbnb. That was the last Airbnb, so that was at the end of my stay. And then I think I might have told you that, Elizabeth, actually. Yeah, so I went there, and then I could see that something was a bit off. So in the streets, like the feel or the vibe was very different. You could see a lot of like homeless people and stuff, and I was like, okay, that's not what I've seen so far in Osaka. So I was just like, whatever, you know, I guess it's a poorer area. So I just like walked around, I went to the supermarket, blah, blah, blah. And then I don't know, it was just like a weird feel. And then there's another story, which is not exactly what I was going to talk about originally, but anyway. So there was, when I went back to my Airbnb, there was a guy that just approached me. He was on the phone talking in Japanese, and I couldn't understand much Japanese at the time. It was 2 years ago. And he was just like, just talking, and then he like, I knew he wanted to talk to me, so he was like, oh, he stopped me. And it was like, owner, I think he said that. And I was like, huh? I was like, hello. And and then like the person was just talking in Japanese, so that was like I talked to the guy, was like, "Dare desu ka?" That's the only thing I could say, like "Dare desu ka?" And the guy was like, "Oh, fine, daijoubu, daijoubu." I was like, okay, so I just gave the phone back. I was like so confused, so I emailed the because I thought I was in trouble. I was getting paranoid because the guy was just like being very like excited in Japanese, but like in a sort of like I don't know. I thought I was in trouble essentially. And then I just emailed the Airbnb owner and I was like, who the fuck was that? I mean, I didn't say that, but I was, oh my God, I shouldn't swear on the live stream, but who the hell is that? I was just like, oh, like, is everything okay? Blah, blah, blah. And then she was like, oh, it just got mixed up with someone else. I was like, okay. But anyway, and then later on, I told my friend that I was staying in that area and she was like, oh, you stayed there? Like, why? I was like, I don't know, why? What's wrong? And she was just like, oh, it's like a very dodgy area of Osaka. And I'm like, it's so funny because for dodgy in Japan is just like where people are poor. I mean, not saying that in a funny way, but like for me, dodgy is like where you can actually get mauled or like attacked. Not mauled. Mauled? What's the word I'm looking for? Like basically, like I don't know, attacked or like I don't know, just like I don't know, something bad happens to you like physically. But in Japan, it's just like the neighborhood is sort of like not wealthy, so it's dodgy. I'm like, oh my God, this is such a big cultural difference. Because for me, like dodgy is really like dangerous. Like you wouldn't actually go, and if you went, you would get attacked or something. So that was pretty interesting. So just stick to the tourist. Mugged. Yeah, mugged. That's it, mugged. Yeah, thank you. Oh my gosh, my English is so all over the place sometimes. Mugged. But you got me. So just stick to the tourist areas and don't go out of those areas at night. Yeah, fair enough. Maybe don't go on my own to the US. So that's that. But I've got a friend, she lives in Seattle. So obviously if I go to the US, I need to go to Seattle, but it's not really near Louisiana. So it's not like I don't know if I could do both. Agreed. Compared to LA, it's so safe, even the sketchy areas. Yeah, exactly. Yes, Japan dodgy is pretty lame compared to other places. Yeah, like it's so not dodgy. Like no one bothered me. Like even homeless people, like in Paris, they tend to really like approach you, like they actually talk to you. But in Japan, like you can just mind your own business. Like dodgy is just like the vibe that's dodgy, I guess, but really it's fine. But yeah, it's pretty interesting because my friend was like, oh, you went there, and she actually started laughing. I was like, oh my God, what's so funny? And then she's like, it's just so dodgy. Like, okay, I didn't know. So that was kind of funny. Seattle is cool though. I heard Seattle is cool. I mean, there's so many places in the US that are cool. So yeah, I need to go to the US. Also, my friend is getting married in October. And originally, I didn't think I would be free to go, but if I'm not in Japan, I could maybe go to Seattle because I don't want to miss a wedding. She's one of my coolest, but closest friends that I met in my first year in England. So I don't want to miss a wedding. We'll see. I can't wait to go to Japan now. I miss the food. But the good thing is I live, what's the word? Not vicariously. Like, no, what's the word I'm looking for? Not vicariously. That's not what I'm trying to say. I don't even know the word in French. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm living through, I don't know, whatever. Basically, what I'm trying to say is like, if I get married, I'll come to your wedding. Yes, of course I will. If I can, I will. Especially if it's in Japan because I've never done a Japanese wedding. But yeah, basically I'm living in Japan through furikake. I've got like so many furikake. Honestly, I've got like 40 bags of furikake. I'm never gonna go through them. Is vicariously what I was thinking of? Vicariously, yeah, I think so. But I think it doesn't fit the context properly. Because I guess so. I'm living in Japan vicariously through furikake, I guess. I don't know. But you know what I mean. Elizabeth is like my translator. I say something random in English and she has to kind of work out what I actually meant to say. I expect all my friends to do that, to be honest. I'm just like, I'll just say random stuff and, you work it out. Because sometimes I say things in English, I'm just like, I'm going to say that and hope for the best and hope they make sense. And I should be fluent, like 100% right. But anyway, yeah, it's weird, but I get it. What's weird? The furikake. No, it's not weird. I mean, I love furikake so much. It was funny because the first time I went to Japan, I was staying at my Japanese friend's house and with the parents and stuff. So it was really cool because I had like a real feel of Japanese culture because I was eating like normal things. Same thing you should do with Japanese. Yeah. And I was just like, experiencing like normal food, like, it wasn't sushi or whatever, like the stereotypical. It was just like grilling vegetables or whatever, like very simple stuff, but that was really nice. And then for breakfast, I had like furikake for the first time on rice. And most people wouldn't try rice in the morning, but me, I'm like, I don't know, fuck it. I'll just try everything. I was just like, yes, yes, please. Like, she would give me anything, I would say yes. And then after furikake, I was like, oh shit. And then they were laughing. I'm like, oh, ski desu ka? Ski desu ka? I was like, hi, hi. So then I just went to the supermarket and I was like, no, at first I was like, where can I buy this? Where can I buy this? I'm going to bring it back to France. And I bought like only 10 bags because I thought, I don't know, I didn't think I needed that much. But actually, I finished it after a month and I was like, I need to bring way more furikake next time, which I did. So now I've got like over 40 bags because then my Japanese friend, she also brought some to me because she knows I love it. So yeah. And also that's kind of the only, I mean, I think it's kind of the only thing they can make for Japan that's both small, that doesn't go off, because it's not fresh, it's like processed, or like it keeps in the bag basically. And it's just very easy to carry. So furikake is like the thing I bring back from Japan, along with tea and stuff. 40 bags. I promise I've got a bag that I'm not going to get it out now, but I've got a picture, wait, that I put on Instagram. I don't know if you've seen it. Can I find it? Oh, good message. It's not. Anyway, so where is it? Oh, yeah. I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully you can. That's all my bags of free kake. I let them out on a bed. So yeah. And I obviously already finished a few of them. So yeah. Whoa. I know it's also so pretty. Like I could almost, like, when I finish the bag, I should probably keep them and put them on the wall. Holy hell. Is that a lot? Have I got a problem? I think that, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're all different flavors as well. I think. That's a lot of them, yeah, for sure. Got furikake madness. But furikake is honestly great. It makes any kind of bland rice amazing. Like, it's just perfect. It's almost like a meal. Like sometimes if I'm hungry and I don't know what to do, I just got like rice in a bag, like basmati rice, which is not like Japanese rice, but it's pretty good actually. And then I just put furikake on it, and that's just like a snack, like a quick snack. Hello, Kyushu Trail. I missed it. I like it now. What do you mean that you missed it? Have you not been trying furikake so much? Because if not, well, you probably have had furikake because like they put it on onigiri. But I think the one I think that's furikake they put on onigiri. Could be technically a different thing, but I think what was I going to say? I think it's not as strong anyway. It's like more subtle, but this one is like really salty. Oh, furikake on pasta with olive oil. Oh shit, is that a thing? Ooh, oh my god, yes, I want to try. I definitely want to try that. I've been tempted to try that on pasta, but I reckon furikake could be used on almost anything, even vegetables, I guess. Like, if you fry vegetables and you have some kind of, yeah, just on vegetables, I guess that could work, or is that weird? Didn't try. I feel like my furikake sort of madness is gonna go, what's the word? It's gonna go crazy. Oh my god, I never realized you could put furikake in other things. I'm gonna search furikake recipes, not like recipes, but like what to do with furikake. I'm sure you can do a lot of things. It's kind of cheat code. No, but furikake is such a great way of giving flavor to your food. Honestly, I'm gonna bring back to France in December. Yeah, it's exciting. So Kyushu Trail, your name sounds familiar. I need to check who you are. Oh, you can't click on the people. Let me Google you. Let me YouTube you rather. Let's see. Okay, I'll subscribe and I'll watch things later. Let's focus on. Oh my god, on popcorn. Oh, that sounds amazing. Furikake on popcorn. But like on sweet popcorn or just plain popcorn to which you add furikake? Oh my god, this is going crazy. I have a Japan hiking channel. Cool, okay. Hiking is definitely a big thing in Japan, right? People like to walk. Plain popcorn. I don't even think you can find plain popcorn in England. It feels to me that it's either salty, sweet, or like both, or buttery, or toffee, or whatever. Butter popcorn. I have never tried butter popcorn, but I have to say that kind of disgusts me a little bit, but I never tried it, so I'm not going to bitch about butter popcorn because I haven't tried it, so I need to keep an open mind. But yeah, just the idea of it is a bit weird. I don't know. I never tried, so I'm not judging. But yeah, you can't. I don't think you can find butter popcorn in France. It's not a thing. You're quite basic with popcorn. It's just like sweet, salty, both, or toffee. So buttery popcorn and furikake. How is your diet working out, Dan? Seriously, no, yeah, no, I'm not joking. In France, I've never heard of buttery popcorn. So when I came to England, my American friends were talking about it. I was like, "Wait, what did you say? Butter and popcorn? Like, what are you?" And they were laughing because they were like, "But that's normal." No, it's not normal. But then they were sort of making fun of me for eating pasta and ketchup, which I don't do regularly, but I used to when I was a kid. Or like ketchup with corn, sweet corn. And then when she said she would put ketchup on meat, I was like, ew, how rude for the meat. Oh, that's too funny. But yeah. Oh. All right, Dan. What's the name of your kid? You told us your name and I really liked it. Was it with a her sound? I can't remember. I like the name. But anyway, I will see you later. Bye. It is the best. When you get here, there is butter and soy sauce in Mike's popcorn. Butter and soy sauce? What's wrong with you? Putting ketchup on pasta? Ew. Hi, yes. Yes, I like that. I like the name. Cool name, cool name. Well done, well done. You could have chosen a bad name, but you chose a cool one. Night night. Yasumi nasai. I'm very intrigued by the butter and soy sauce. Are you sure that's legal? So is that like something you actually make? Like you melt butter and soy sauce and put it on the popcorn, or is it like something ready-made? Because you guys in America, you like processed stuff. Well, we do that too in England and in France, to be fair. Oyasumi nasai. Mata ne. Dude, it's amazing. You know what? I'm judging, but I'll try. I'm definitely up to trying. Although there's one thing I don't think I can try. It's chicken sashimi. Oh, really? Semi Japan? Oh. The thing about Japan is like I didn't explore the food. I mean, I did in restaurants, but I didn't explore the food in supermarkets because I can't read much. But hopefully in April I'll be able to read a bit more, and I'll be able to try more things. You have to. It's so good. But what are your thoughts about chicken sashimi? Because my friend, she sent me a picture of it. I was like, I don't know if I will ever try that because it's a bit weird. But then again, I can eat raw beef because that's the thing in France. So raw beef, raw chicken, there's not massive differences there. I'm going to turn the camera a bit. Can I do that? Come on. Here you go. But yeah, I need to try that, I guess. There's a lot of people on the stream. Say hi, people. Don't be shy. I know you're there. No chicken sashimi. So have you tried it, or you just too? Like grossed out raw chicken, no thank you. Yeah, but it's a bit taboo for us to eat raw meat, isn't it? I mean, in France, beef is sort of okay, but again, it's not something we do too much. Like, you know, maybe once a year, maybe not even. I haven't had raw beef in years actually now. But when I was in France, I used to have it. But yeah, raw chicken's a bit. I've tried it, and it's gooey, right? Ugh, I don't know. I think I'll try it one day because that's the kind of person I am. I try everything, and if I hate, well, I don't know. I'm not saying I try everything, but I can try many things, or more than most people. Because my mom, for example, just trying rice in the morning for her was way too weird. But me, I don't care. I can eat anything in the morning. If you give me pizza, I'll have pizza. Didn't taste bad, but just the sort of is. Yeah, I think it's quite a psychological thing, isn't it? I haven't, but it really grosses me out because it's slimy. Yeah, that's a slimy bit. That's kind of gross. Samantha Roberts, hi, love watching your videos. Can you give me some motivation to learn languages today? I lost my motivation to learn, but really want to get back to it. Aha, interesting. I've recorded a video about this 2 days ago. So obviously you will have to watch the video next week, but motivation, when I'm not motivated to do homework or like language learning, I just have to accept that just because my brain doesn't feel like it doesn't mean I cannot do it. So that means that you have to accept sometimes that you're going to feel negative about something. So you'll feel frustrated. You'll feel like, oh, I don't want to do it. I just want to do something else. In these situations, it's more often than not, you won't be able to do as much as you would like to, but you can still do maybe 10 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. So try to sort of find a compromise. So at least you will not have done nothing. You will have done something. And then, yeah, and you'll just be quite happy about it. You know, you will have done something. And it's really difficult because you have to sort of accept that you feel negative. But the thing is, our brain tricks us into thinking that, oh my God, it's a negative emotion, I'm going to die or something. Like, you know, it's almost like it's so terrible that you can't do it. But actually, what is non-motivation? It's only an emotion. It's only a feeling. Are you scared of a feeling? Really? That's what I tell myself. So I'm like, no, I'm not, you know, it's fine. I can still do it. I'll do it for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, even half an hour. And if you want, and if, for example, your routine is an hour, instead of, so you'll be doing 10 or 20 minutes of something that, you know, kind of maybe difficult, and then do something that's kind of like more fun, like watch a video in your target language, or I don't know, something, or listen to music, something that's kind of like not too intense. But at least you do something. So we can sort of try to make your routine a little bit easier, I think. I hope that makes sense. Another thing that I use as well, and I talked about this in the video that I've recorded 2 days ago, is to picture you as two people. So the first thing is that you have present you, so you right now, and future you. And think about how future you, how psyched future you will be when you have done your language learning, even though you didn't want to do it, you know? So like a lot of people, you can think of it like that. That's how I think, but obviously, you know, different people will think differently. But the way I think about it is, okay, so I feel negative. A lot of people would just give up, like give in to temptation of not doing anything. But me, I was strong and I was like, no brain, I'm gonna win. And I still did it for 20 minutes, even though it was super hard. My future me will be excited because in the future I'll be like, oh my God, I'm so excited. Because yesterday I wasn't motivated, but I still did some of it, which is great. It's so much better than if I had done only Netflix. So yeah, that's what I would say. And that really helps me. It doesn't work all the time, you know, sometimes you really can't do it. But really, I think when you feel unmotivated, just instead of giving up, just even do 10 minutes, whatever, even if it's 10 minutes, at least you will have done something. Right, I'm off to, well, I'm glad I helped anyway. But yeah, I think that's really my method, because a lot of people talk about motivation, but like, it's good. Obviously, you know, motivation is great. When you're motivated, you can do anything. But when you're not motivated, you can't just give up. Like, it's too easy, right? Right, I'm off to have a word with future me. Do that. Say hi to future me for me. But really, like, visualization is very powerful, I think. But it's something to practice. It's not something you sort of wing, like not win, but master. But it's something you have to sort of practice. And then when you've done your language learning, even for 20 minutes, you'll prove your brain that even if you're not motivated, it doesn't mean you can't do things, essentially. And that's valid for many points, many things in your life. Like, for example, sometimes I'll be like, I don't want to do my bills or like fill in that form, but then like future me will be so excited when I've done it. Like I'll be so freaking excited. I'll be like, yes, I did it, and I'm free now. I can do other things. I can watch the program because I've done that thing yesterday or last week or whatever. If that makes sense. What are we talking about? Yeah, really go see me out. We eat cold pizza in the morning. Cold pizza, I wouldn't say disgusts me. It's just kind of nicer if it's warm, but I could eat cold pizza. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it wouldn't bother me too much. But to be honest, like in Japan, there hasn't been foods that put me off. I mean, everything that people asked me to try, I've tried and I liked. But they didn't try to. I mean, well, I guess the weird things, but it's not too weird for me. But I went to a Korean barbecue, and there was lots of different types of meats. Like you get random parts, like the what do you call tripes? Is it tripes the word in English? And then I just fat parts, whatever. And I was just like, yes, give that to me, because in Portugal and Spain, I mean, I'm not Spanish, but I used to go to Spain a lot, and we eat a lot of like these sort of icky parts. And I like them, so I grew up eating them, so I can do them, even though I don't eat them every day. But if I have them, I'll eat them happily. I can't do tripe. Yeah, tripe is kind of a weird one. So yeah, unless you're kind of used to it, I can understand how that would be weird. But in Spain, like tripes is a big thing. But also in Portugal, I would say. Not in France though. I don't think we eat that in France. Tripe is stomach lining. Yeah. But when you think of it, it's interesting when you find something disgusting because it's only psychological. Because what makes stomach more gross than meat? Like it's flesh, you know. But it's a cultural thing, obviously. So I understand. Like there's going to be things that I find disgusting. For example, in Portugal, eating hen like what'd you say? Legs, paws, legs, I guess, is a thing, but I could never do it. Like the yellow bit. I don't think I can ever try that. I mean, I could try really, but I don't think I would like that. And something else we do in Portugal, which I used to like, but then got grossed out when I found out what it was, is on rice. So basically in Portugal, like while where I grew up, like my grandmother, she used to raise and kill her own chicken. So I had like home raised chickens and hens and stuff. And when you kill them, obviously, I'm going to skip the details, a bit gross, but obviously, you know, they bleed out. And then with that, the blood, you can make like some kind of sauce with, I don't know how you make it, it's like vinegar or something, like some kind of mixture, and then you put that on rice, and it's really good. But the day I found out it was blood, because I didn't make the connection when I was a kid. Yeah, I just couldn't. That was it for me. It was just poop shoot, no poop shoots for me. Yeah, that's if you put it that way, I guess. Oh dear. It's too funny. I'm gonna check my Twitter for a second. So anyway, Elizabeth, what are you up to this evening? Tell me. There's other people watching, but they're not manifesting themselves. Yeah, no chicken feet either, or blood liver. Black pudding, yes, black pudding is a thing in France as well. We have black and white pudding. We call that forgot the one now. Boudin. We call that boudin. And yeah, I like black pudding. I mean, to be honest, I'm not vegan. I'm not going to say I'm vegan. I tend to be vegan. Like I don't really eat lots of meats and animal products. But yeah, I like black pudding. I don't mind it. I don't know. I just like things a lot. I just like everything. I'm very easy with food. It's kind of hard for me not to like something. There are things I hate, but yeah. And I have to go looking for some motivation video. Yes. I'll see you later, Kyushu, and thanks for stopping by. You tried black pudding? We had training all day, and then I just uploaded a video. I need to watch your videos because your videos are really cool. I just like time. To be fair, I haven't watched many videos in general on YouTube. Yeah, but since you live in Nagano, that is interesting to me because that could be potentially where I would live. That'd be so funny if we lived together or like in the same city. A lot of people seem to be going to Nagano for some reason. I wonder why. Is that popular in any way, or is this something that attracts people in particular? I wonder. But back to black pudding, is essentially like the rice like with chicken blood thing is sort of like black pudding. It's the same sort of principle, I guess. Ah, you're so sweet. I've been the same with time too. I need to watch yours. It's okay, no pressure. I honestly give people no pressure about my videos. Like I don't even think my friends watch my videos. I mean, sometimes they might, but they don't really watch them. But I'm like, whatever. I honestly don't mind. Like, some people like get very annoyed if their friends don't watch their videos. But I'm like, if people don't, I mean, I'm not saying that people hate my videos, but if they just don't feel like it, like that's a reason enough not to watch it. Like, do something that you like in your free time, or do what you have to do. It's all right. I would love if we live near each other. They're trying to up the English game here. They are known to be educated and want to keep that image. Ah, okay. So do you think Nagano is hiring a lot of people at the moment? Interesting. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, well, Nagano, maybe that could be a possibility. Oh, yeah. Also, Nagano is close to Kyoto, and I mean, I don't know. It's kind of a nice place. It's sort of in the middle of Japan-ish, I guess. Well, not really. I guess Osaka would be middle. Wait, let me check. No, Osaka would be middle, really. Nagano is sort of more the northern part. But it's near to Tokyo, so that's not too bad. I don't know. Everything is possible, right? I agree, but I do like your videos. I just haven't been watching any YouTube. Yeah, I would say quite a bit. Yeah, me too. Like, just too busy. Especially before the Olympics. What do you think is going to happen after the Olympics, though? I can look forward to watching the motivation video. Future me says hi. Thank you. See you, Samantha. Bye. And I'm glad I helped, if I did. I'm going to have a bit of a snack. What am I going to have? I'm going to have this. I've got my box of snack. So if people are wondering what there is in that box, it's only food. It's like I can't be bothered to go anywhere. I have snack. I'm going to have peanuts, actually. I had breakfast, but I like eating too much. I eat all the time. It's so bad. It's really, really bad. I hope the chewing noises are not too annoying. Okie dokes. I'll see you later. To be fair, I think I'm going to go. It's been almost 2 hours. It's time that I do other things. So it's 12:20. I'm actually going to stop now, I think. So thank you for everyone that joined. It was a lot of fun. I like talking to people live. It's pretty cool. I'll do that more because I haven't done many live streams lately. I used to do a few, but I'll definitely do more of them. So I will see you later, and bye.